Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do a Pokemon X and Y viewer battle against one of my viewers. His name is Assassin8r304, aka Gelton. Today I'll be bringing the following Pokemon, guys. We'll be bringing Gumshoe the Goodra. I will be bringing my Galvantula, my Donphan, my Heliolisk, my Mawile, and my Vaporeon. So feel free to let me know in the Twitch TV chat or in a video comment below who you think the MVP of this particular battle is. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump straight into this. I noticed that he's got a pretty interesting team. No held items, though. I really do recommend, guys, even if, I understand that you might not have access to good held items, but, citrus berries go a long way, guys. Even just putting on a little berry on something really does make a big difference. Like the elemental plates or something. Really, you want items no matter what. I understand that not everybody's access to like choice bands, choice scarves and stuff, but, held items do make a huge, huge difference. Alright, so I'll be leading off with my Heliolisk this time. I wasn't 100% sure what he was going to lead off with. Might be his Ferrothorn or something, but I thought that, it might be too obvious if I let off with Galvantula, and he might want to leave a Typhlosion or something in response. Because usually in Pokemon X and Y battles, people will try and usually lead with something that sets up entry hazards. People tend to like to do that. My Galvantula has the move Sticky Web. Entry hazards are moves that affect the field of play every time. It's a good way to give yourself an advantage, really, at the start, and really change the course of the battle. So, Galvantula always runs Sticky Web, so Typhlosion would be a good response, so I wanted to lead with Heliolisk here, just so I can see what he's up to. I'm going to go for the Surf right off the bat. I was going to go for the Volt Switch, but, there's a chance that he's always going to go into his Gliscor in response, and then I don't want to get locked into Volt Switch and then just be kind of screwed in that regard, so I'm going to go for the Surf here. I know I'm faster than him, so if he wanted to predict that Surf and go into Blastoise, that's fine. I can just switch it out. If he wanted to go into really anything, that's okay. But if he wants to stay in, that'll take him out right off the bat. Unfortunately, I do have to switch out here. His response is Ferrothorn, which is okay with me. You might want to set up Stealth Rocks here or something. Lamagod, I gotta do a battle queue after this. I can't just accept generic requests. There's so many people who want to battle me, so we'll see if how many people we can get in. But I'll do a battle queue in a second. But after this, I have one more battle, and then the battle queue will start. Let's see. So Ferrothorn's their extremely defensive Pokemon. He likes to set up support style things. You might want to go for Stealth Rocks, maybe a Leech Seed. I think I'm just gonna go straight into Rattle Trap, I think. I'm gonna go out in the Mawile right now. I can get the Intimidate off of him to cut his attack, that being my ability. Drop his attack 1 level, so if he wanted to attack me, it wouldn't do anything. Ferrothorns only carry, like, Gyro Ball or Power Whip, usually, as offensive moves. They really don't run any other offensive moves, and I do resist both of those, so not a big deal. Well, Gyro Ball's neutral damage, but I'm really slow, and Gyro Ball does damage equal to the difference between our speeds, so if you're much, much slower than your opponent, Gyro Ball does a ton of extra damage. So we went for the Ingrain there. That's interesting. I don't usually see Ingrain on Ferrothorn. Usually they like to run Leech Seed instead. Usually that's a better idea, but since he is using Ingrain's going to heal him every turn. However, that's going to prevent him from switching out, so I get a free kill here with Fire Fang. I know he cannot switch out, so provided Fire Fang doesn't miss or anything. Alright, cool. We just get to take out Ferrothorn for free. It's 4 times effective, so not bad, not bad. Yeah, Ingrain's not usually a good idea to run on something like Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn having a 4 times type weakness to fire, not being able to switch out is pretty bad. If you want residual recovery, Leech Seed's good, because you can use Leech Seed and then switch out if something like Mawile were to come in here. He's gonna go into Aggron. He's probably gonna like Earthquake me or something like that. Aggron is an extremely defensive Pokemon. He can definitely live a Fire Fang. This is not his Mega. It does not look like he has a Mega Evolution on his team because he's not carrying any Mega Stones. So, He's probably gonna go for an Earthquake of some sort. I mean, I know I can live that as well, but I'll probably 2-hit KO him with Fire Fang. I'm not 100% sure if I can. Let's see, what should I do here? I think I'll just go out into Vaporeon. I think that's a good idea. Offensive Ferrothorn is actually pretty good in VGC double battles to Sano. It actually is. It's not bad. Let's see, what is he going for? Was Iron Defense? Interesting, interesting. Alright, even better that I didn't go for a Fire Fang then. But yeah, guys, running some sort of held items like Citrus Berries make a huge, huge difference. Okay, so definitely do not mind Iron Defense. So I'm just gonna go for a Scald here. Water type move, super effective on him being Rock and Steel type. Gonna do some good damage. Hopefully he'll get a burn or something. You never know. Do not get a burn. He's gonna live due to Sturdy. Wow, he took that hit actually extremely poorly. I expected him to take that a little better. Iron Head, I do resist that. This is not an issue. Water does resist Steel type. Not a problem. He's gonna live that low due to Sturdy. His ability which prevents him from being killed in one hit. Not a problem. Not a problem. And I see no reason that I shouldn't just go for another Scald. He's going to withdraw. Okay, he'll probably go into Blastoise or Dragonite. Blastoise being the smarter choice. Alright, he's going to go into Dragonite. If he has the ability Multi-Scale, which I'm not 100% sure if he does. They usually do, but since he has no held items, he might not. Multi-Scale is now broken from my Scald. If you guys don't know, Multi-Scale means that if you're at 100% HP, full HP, you take less damage from the next attack that hits you, so it's a very, very good ability, but since he's not a full HP anymore, he does not have that Multi-Scale. Now, it's pretty risky for him to go into Dragonite, because Vaporeons do typically carry, like Scald and Ice Beam, so water and ice. Ice types for offensive moves. So definitely risky. We'll see what his plan is. Usually Dragonites like to set up some sort of Dragon Dance shenanigans, and then go for, like, Earthquake, Dragon Claw, Fire Punch, those kind of things. Sometimes Extreme Speed, if it's a Pokebank one. Not 100% sure what his plan is here, but I see no reason why we can't just go back out to Rattle Trap. If he predicts that and he goes for a Fire Punch, I will be shocked, and that'll be a really, really good play on his part, but I doubt it. I think he's going to go for a Dragon Claw or something, or Thunder in this case. Okay, that's fine. That's actually, wait, if he's a special attacking Dragonite, I will not take the hit very well. I don't know what type of Dragonite this guy is, or what he's running. Is he special now? Is he gonna Flamethrower me? That's a little concerning, actually, now that I know he's special attacker. Because Mawile is not a very good special defense, he's a physically defensive type thing, so I was hoping he'd go for some sort of Dragon Claw, or like an EQ Earthquake, but he went for Thunder, and now I'm not convinced. He's faster than me, he could just Flamethrower me and kill me, or Fire Blast. I wonder if a Sucker Punch will kill him. I think it will. It might not, honestly. I would have loved to go for a Play Rough. Alright, it will not kill him. Surf? Okay, that's fine. I will live Surf. It looks like he's not carrying a Fire-type move. Okay, this is good. I can just kill him with Sucker Punch. Not bad. I was a little concerned there for a minute, definitely, but not bad, indeed. I'm pretty sure this guy is not carrying any non-attacking moves in his Charizard. I do like special attacking Charizard. I think it's a good set. Because it's surprising, like, not too many people expect it. Like the infamous physical, or like the mixed Charizard Y, Mega Charizard Y. I've seen it before, and everyone knows the Charizard Y is the special attacking one, and the Charizard X is the physical attacking one. Just based on their stats, it's what's optimal. He's gonna go into Gliscor here. Gliscor does wall the piss out of me and can threaten me with an Earthquake. So I can't stay in here at all. What's the best way to deal with this Gliscor? Oh, he doesn't have Toxic Orb, so I actually don't need to be afraid of him stalling me out infinitely, so I can just go out and do Vaporeon right here. So even if this guy has like the Poison Heal ability, it doesn't matter, because I know he's holding no items, so there's no Toxic Orb to worry about. I know he's going to go for the Toxic, he might have Protect. Standard setup for Gliscor. You know, Gliscor is a very physically defensive Pokemon. It's like a physical wall, designed to soak up a lot of physical hits and then stall you out. He's got the ability Poison Heal, meaning that if Gliscor himself is poisoned, he will heal HP every turn instead of taking damage from poison, which is phenomenal. There's a great way to deal with those bulky physical walls is to wear them down by poisoning them with like Toxic or something, but you can't do that to Gliscor. He just heals it off. And usually Gliscor will be carrying a Poison Orb, Toxic Orb item to poison himself automatically. And then, you know, with the combination of Substitute and Protect and whatnot is very, very hard to take down, because you can Toxic you as well. Sometimes they carry Knockoff. Usually Earthquake is the only offensive move. Sometimes they carry, like, Ice Fang. Alright, yeah, so he's gonna sub up here, which is fine. He can't really stall me very well, honestly, because he doesn't have a Toxic Orb. So he has no residual recovery. So this Substitute's going to take out 25% of his own HP in exchange for that sub, which is fine. I'm going to take some poison damage, heal it off leftovers. Not a big deal. I'm going to take quite a bit of damage on my Vaporeon, definitely over time, but he will not be able to stall me out here. Alright, so we're just going to keep going for Scald. He can substitute all he wants. Rack up some poison damage on me. That's probably the only available move he has, or he can just go straight for the Earthquake or Knockoff or whatever he is running. But not having held items, guys, it puts you at a huge disadvantage if you want to do well in battles against other players. Even if you don't have good held items, the elemental plates, you know, like the Flame Plate, the Mind Plate, etc., are all really, really good. Anything counts, guys. Berries, it makes a huge difference. A massive, massive difference. I'm gonna go with Scald here, that'll definitely kill him. Gliscor, you know, most Pokemon that are defensive, there's obviously plenty of exceptions, there are plenty of mixed walls, but most defensive Pokemon, guys, they have they specialize in soaking up attacks from one side of the offensive spectrum, so they're either special walls or physical walls, usually. Much like Gliscor is a physical wall, does not take special type attacks very, very well. Scald will destroy it, but being super effective and a special attack. Let's go down to Blastoise here. I'm Toxic, I can't do anything to Blastoise, Blastoise walls me. Blastoise would have definitely been a good switch. He really probably should have switched it into Blastoise the moment I brought out Vaporeon. Because Vaporeons only carry like Scald or Ice Beam for offensive coverage usually. They sometimes carry Toxic, but again, you know, the Blastoise does wall me. All I could do is just Toxic him, and then I'd have to leave to switch out. Not 100% sure what his plan is here. What would he go for? He can't go for a Water-type move because I'm Water-type. He can't go for an Ice-type move. I want to go into Heliolisk, but he just might go straight for like an Aurasphere or something crazy. Aurasphere being fighting type, so I'm just going to go up into Galvantula instead. Hello, Sainsbury. Hello, Brickhouse. Yeah, I do play Pokemon. I went for a... what was that, Bite? Interesting. If you look at the offensive stats on Blastoise, Blastoise really does favor the special type attacks. He's got a very good special attacking move pool with access to great offensive coverage, and by that I mean he's got tons of different types of offensive special attacks that he can use. He can use Aurasphere, which is fighting type, Dark Pulse, which is dark type. You can go like Water Pulse, Scald, water type moves, Ice Beam, etc. Plenty of good stuff here. I'm gonna go for the Thunderbolt. It doesn't matter. He went into Aggron there for Death Fodder. That's fine. That thing's just gonna die, but definitely Blastoise does favor the special attacks. If you guys need any help with your team building or anything like that, feel free to ask me, and I would be more than happy to assist you in that regard. Alright, so unfortunately Blastoise is going to kick the bucket here. He might live this Thunderbolt. Blastoise is pretty tanky, but... yeah, okay, yeah, he's gonna live it, yeah. He's going for a Skull Bash here. Again, you know, like the physical type... the physical moves for Blastoise they just aren't as good. His attack stat is lower than his special attacking stat, so... you know, generally that's a good way to determine what moves you want to run. If you want to be a special attacker or a physical attacker, usually look at the stats of your Pokemon. Special attack is definitely higher on Blastoise. Not only that, but you also have to factor in the move pool involved, and Blastoise has a much, like, a better variety of special type attacks than he does physical type attacks. Because when you look at something like Nidoking, for example, Nidoking does have higher physical attack than special attack, but has a better special attacking move pool, so running special type attacks is definitely the superior option in that case. So those are the kind of things that you gotta keep in mind, guys. Hello, JJJJ! Alright, GG well played, Assassin. It was a fun game, definitely. You definitely want to invest in some held items, I think, though. That might make a pretty big difference, but it was a pleasure playing against you, and I hope you had some fun. And I look forward to our next battle at some point, so GG well played, sir. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this battle. Not a very close battle, definitely, but fun one nonetheless. Hopefully you found it educational in some way, even though it wasn't particularly close. Definitely someday, Atin. Definitely someday. You're a defensive Nidoking. That's cray. Aegislash, I believe, learns King Shield only from the move relearner that you get at, like, Dendemil Town, I believe, is where the move relearner is. Alright, GG, sir. Pleasure playing against you. Or ma'am. And we'll be right back in a few minutes, guys, with the next battle of the live stream. So stay tuned, stay tuned. We'll be battling Lovejinx's brother, I believe. So yeah, stick around, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, I've got plenty of other Pokemon battles on my YouTube channel as well, which you might enjoy. So links to that are all below the live stream. So I'll see you all shortly.